Good morning, preschoolers. So I have a little surprise. I found another W book hidden deep in my archives of books. This is an old one that I had, and it is wonderful for Wednesday. It's called Wonderful Worms. So I'm sitting here outside in my backyard. It's such a beautiful day, and I thought it would be a perfect day to read about these wonderful worms. And then I'm going to take you on a little journey to my compost pile in my backyard, and hopefully we have some worms in there who are producing some soil from all of our compost waste. But let's learn a little bit about worms first. Earthworms are fat and wiggly, like my fingers and toes. They live where it is cool and dark and damp, where roots spread out like underground trees. So these worms are living underground. But if we have some worms, we're going to find them in the soil in my compost. Worms feel sounds with their whole bodies. They feel thunder when I walk. So imagine if you were a little worm living underground and somebody was walking on top of the ground, those footsteps would feel like thunder or sound like thunder. They are wonderful diggers. They dig passageways and burrows, but they don't use shovels or fingers or toes. How do they do it? They eat their way through and move along. So they actually dig through the ground by eating their way through. They stretch out long and thin and then squeeze in short and fat. Stretch and squeeze, eat and dig, move and dig. You could do that too, right? Stretch and squeeze. You can lay down on the ground and do that with your whole body. That would be a very good W movement, to act like a worm. Earthworms mix and turn the dirt as they dig and tunnel in the earth. They make the soil soft and airy so the roots of plants can breathe and grow. Worms don't have eyes or ears or a nose. They do have a mouth, and they need food just like I do, but they eat dirt and rotting leaves. They swallow tiny pieces, and inside the worms, the food changes. When it comes out of their tail ends, it makes the earth rich so plants can grow. And that's what I'm going to show you in a little while. The earthworms in my compost eat leaves and leftover food, and then they turn that leftover food and leaves into soil, and then we use the soil in our garden. Earthworms are my helpers, the underground gardeners. We work hard in the dirt in my garden, in their home. And that was the end of the story. The earthworms are living underground. All right, who's ready to take a little walk with me? Take a tour. Let's see. So Mr. Craig is over there working in the compost now. Let's cross our fingers and hope that he found some worms for us to see. Yeah? Looking good. Okay, let's see. So we rake all our leaves in the fall. And this is where he keeps, oh, this is a makeshift compost. I thought we were going in the real compost. So this is where we keep all of our leaves from the fall. It's a lot of leaves, right? A lot of leaves. And there's a little bit of compost forming now, but let's go. We're gonna go to the real compost bin. We have a lot of leaves. All right, let's see if we can find any worms in here. Oh, I see some. Oh, he sees, oh, there's a lot. Here's a little guy. Can you see that? This is gonna be hard for me to do. I can't turn the camera around, can I? I hope you can see that. Let's see, there's some other skinny little guys in there. Can you see them? They look like baby worms. He's going inside. He's like, don't bother me. I like it where it's cool and shady. He's really going in. He's like, I don't want the sun. Here, Craig's gonna do another dig, see if we can find some more into there. And you can see where our food is. There's some old lettuce and a piece of fruit or melon or something. There's a little guy in there. Any more? I think they're way down deep. Let's give one more shovel, see if we can find any worms in there. Turning it over. I see. Oh! There's one little guy.
It's a red worm, that's what
Oh, these are red worms. Oh, there's a couple. Oh, there's one guy down there. They do not like this sun. There's one guy in there. All right, I'm gonna go back and look at this video. Hopefully you were able to see them, because this was difficult for me to turn my camera around. Oh, there's a guy down there eating an old piece of lettuce. And there's lots of bugs too. That's not the fun part. The worms are the fun part. They're eating a piece of butternut squash. Lots of leaves. All right. Say goodbye. Thank you.
Goodbye.
All right, so there was our little trip to visit the worms, the wonderful worms who are the Earth's helpers. I hope that was fun for you. I hope you were able to see them. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, we'll see what other kind of surprises I can dig up. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Love you. Bye.